Those sound a bit familiar, don't they? Again, still from My Cloud Acoustics. Hope you're all good. Hey, I got this joke, and I'm trying to figure out if these types of jokes are allowed. Because I think it's really innocent, and I'm thinking it's pretty safe. There won't be too many guitarists along this, so hopefully I'm not offending anyone who's watching. But I'm trying to gauge these jokes still okay or not. Quick one. What do you call a man with no arms, no legs, and floats in the sea? Bob. See, I think that's funny, and it's unlikely, hopefully, no. I think I'm on okay ground, not offending too many people watching here, because I think most guitarists will have at least one arm, I think. In fact, when I was younger, I sounded like a plagiarist with one arm, to be honest with you. Anyway, hope that's not too offensive to anybody. I just thought it was quite funny. Right then, what I was doing there was minor thirds. Why are they important? Well, I just gave you 2 songs there that use them, yeah? Now, again, when I saw this getting played, I was thinking, that's beautiful, you know, people doing runs from like G to C, D, G. Now that was me just playing the ones on G, right? But I thought I'd show you how this works, and then you can start doing it yourself. And once you understand a tiny bit of the theory, we can work forward. Now this is quite clever theory actually. This brings lots of things together, right? But once you know it, you click, the light bulb goes on, you're cool. So basically I'm just going to stick to the D one at the minute, right? And we'll go through it. So what's a minor third? You're essentially playing the root and the third note together of a chord. Yeah. Oh, there's other ones that do 6, like John Mayer goes. They're 6th, right? That's a different one, but it's essentially the same theory. You're playing the first and the 6th of the note. Anyway, we're playing the root first and the third. Okay, so what we're doing here, how do we know what the hell's going on? So all this language complicates things, right? I go back to my chord, what I've told you before, and then you know when we say that the relative to what I'm fingering, this one is the 5th, this one is the root, and that's the third. I take away the 5th, what am I left with? The 1st and the 3rd. So that's me already playing harmonic thirds in D. Hey, step 1. But how do I know to walk up? Gets clear. So I'm playing D. This is where it gets simple. And you may have heard the kind of, the scale of any major goes whole, whole, half. Whole, 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 half. Right? Click that. Park that. Okay? So what we do is we go D, and we walk it up a whole. Doesn't sound right, does it? No, because another bit of theory you've got to remember is when you play D, or any major scale, is the first, D major. Second one, E minor, right? Third, F sharp minor. Fourth, G major. Fifth, A major, and 6, B minor, minor. So the 2nd, 3rd, and 6th are all minor, and the 1st, 4th, and 5th are all major. So when I do, moving from my 2/3 of the D chord, with removal of the 5th, I move it up to E minor, not E major, because look, I move it up to here, the root note up to, right? That's E major. How do I know that? Well, look. D. What would E minor be? This one moves down half a tone. Right, got it? So D, E minor. So I'm essentially walking up 2/3 of the chord degree scales. I'm essentially going E, E minor, F sharp minor, G. How do I know that's a G? Let's test it. Make it a 3rd, make the 5th back on, so make the 3 notes here. I got a G. That's all that's going on for the minor thirds. Hopefully I'm simplifying this a lot. A couple of bits of theory that you probably already know, but you just need to start putting this together. And when you put these different bits of theory together, ba-ding, you get it all. So D, E minor, slide that one down. The 3rd goes down the root. F sharp minor, down. G, it's a 4th, so it's G, it's not G minor. That would be G minor. That would be G. Now these are great as well when you're playing, say somebody's playing over a G major chord. can actually do that, can't you? Highlight over that a little bit. And if he's playing over G, you can play that. And when he's playing an A, play that, right? So anyway, so these are the runs, and I'm only just going to go up the first 4, but we could go up the whole way. Look, you can go D, and then after the half step, we've got a whole up to there again. That's the whole way. But when you start getting beyond the first 2 or 3, I think you start getting less musical. It starts getting further away from the root. So anyway, to make it simple, you can build on that all you want later on. You can then start working away on that. Now, if I then move it to an E shape, E, and we're going to do an E now. Slide it up, then I'm in E. So that means this song I can play all over the keyboard in any key now, just because I can play it in that shape. And I know the scale degrees, and I'll prove it to you. Right, let's start it here. See, let's start here. See what I mean? And all I'm doing is doing those steps. Whole step, bit minor. Whole step, bit minor. Whole step, major. Right? So Van Morrison, the classic one I played you before at the start. And then up here. Bit tap up here. I need a cutaway guitar to do that one, yeah? But what you're seeing here is that's how it works. This was in G. So G here. How do I know it's G? Da-da. This chord, this D chord, you've got to start using all the way up. Helps you identify all the notes, you know. I know that's a G. I know that's an F. I know that's an A. There's an A minor, right? Awesome. Please start doing that. I'll do it on the D shape. Next, I will show you the A shape, if you like that, because we're just going to go run through a little series so you can practice that. I don't want to give you too much in there and it goes to waste, so hopefully just practice that. And then realize just how that music theory is coming together. Chords, scale degrees, D, E minor, F sharp minor, G, A. You know the second, third and sixth are minor, the first, fourth and fifth are major. So scales are coming together, chord degrees are coming together. Hope you like it. Bye.